I like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greeting of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight happened to be January the 18th, 2020. The time being about 2 o'clock a.m., 2 hours after midnight. Tonight, on January the 17th, 2020, my two oldest daughters, they planned a surprise birthday party for me. Even though my birthday was January the 15th on Martin Luther King's birthday, they planned a surprise birthday party for me on January the 17th, 2020. And so happened me and one of my friends from Wisconsin, he popped in. He knew about the surprise and I didn't. Me and him went to a few places here in the Windy City, and came back kind of too early because they had decorated everything. My youngest granddaughter and my youngest daughter, they helped it with the decorations. And end up, I got a call because they had invited one of my sisters here in Chicago, some of my nieces, nephews, some of my great nieces and nephews. But one of my nieces, my brother Big West, may he rest in peace, oldest daughter called me and told me that she just got a call that my niece, her sister, was unresponsive. So my oldest daughter, when I'm staying here in Chicago with me and my two youngest daughters, house is not too far away from my niece who was unresponsive. When I got there, I seen an ambulance, a fire truck, and police cars. When I went upstairs to her apartment, they was doing CPR. For some reason, God didn't allow her to be able to be revived. May she rest in peace. Antoinette April Fizel, we called her baby cakes, and she was telling me and my daughters and them about a year ago, it's no longer baby cakes because she grown, just call her cakes. I'm asking all of my family, friends, and my followers, true family and friends, and true followers. Let's pray for my niece, children's, and her sister and brother and her mother, and pray for all of us for the loss of my niece. I'm asking also that all family and friends, true family and friends, we shouldn't wait to see if my niece who passed away, if her sister or her mother call us. We should call them and see what we can do, spiritually as well as financially. We know that funerals can be expensive. We don't know when death is going to come upon us. Death is promised to every human being on the face of this earth. A child, even though their mother can carry them from 9 months or less, a child is not guaranteed to be born alive. But once a child is born, they have no guarantee that they'll live forever. The Bible says one day every human being have to pass away. God don't make no mistakes. I questioned God twice in my life. Once August the 3rd, 1977, when my oldest brother, who was 21 at the time and I was 19, was murdered. Shot 4 times in the back and once in the back of the head because he had a head-up fight with somebody and he won. I asked my mother, why would God do that? She asked me not to question God. The last time I questioned God was July the 17th, 1989, when God took my mother home at the age of 59. After that, I didn't question anymore because it came back to me what my mother said when my brother was murdered. Don't question God. God don't make no mistakes. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for my niece's mother, my niece's sister, my niece's children, my niece's brother, and all the rest of our family. And let's get together, family, and see what we can do spiritually as well as financially to make sure my niece have a decent burial. Rest in peace, Cakes. Family, all we can do is put it in God's hand. God knows best. God may have no history of making any mistakes. And I'll tell you like I came, I'm going to greet all of you all with peace. Peace be still.